This is the LECTRIC XP 3.0 long-range electric bike, a folding e-bike that actually surprised me in more ways than one. To start with the look, the design really stands out. The step-through frame with its low bar makes it super easy to hop on and off, and the white color combined with the chunky 20-inch wheels gives it a modern, sturdy feel. It's compact enough when folded, so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb, even if you park it in a city apartment, a garage, or the back of your car. When I got this bike, I was a bit skeptical about folding electric bikes in general. I used to worry that they'd be too fragile or would rattle a lot, especially on rough roads. But honestly, after riding the LECTRIC XP 3.0 for a while, those doubts faded away. From my experience, it's not just solid, it actually feels pretty durable, even when I take it on bumpy back roads or gravel trails. The aluminum frame adds strength without making it too heavy to maneuver. Though if I'm being real, at 64 pounds, it's not exactly something you want to carry around for long. Riding this e-bike just feels fun. The powerful motor is probably one of the biggest highlights for me. It's rated at 500 watts but can peak up to 1000 watts, which in basic terms means it accelerates quickly and doesn't struggle on hills. I took it through my neighborhood, climbed a few pretty tough inclines, and never had the feeling I was about to stall or run out of juice. The pedal assist system offers 5 different levels. For people new to e-bikes, pedal assist means the motor kicks in to help make pedaling easier. It's controlled simply from a little display by the handlebar, and you can bump up the assist if you're feeling tired, or dial it back if you want more of a workout. There's also a throttle, which is basically like having a little scooter. Twist it, and the bike moves without pedaling. Key features that really caught my attention were the improved stopping power and the comfortable ride. The hydraulic disc brakes are a big upgrade from most bikes I've tried before. Hydraulic brakes use oil instead of simple cables, so they deliver strong, reliable stopping with less effort, which is especially important when you're flying down a steep hill or the roads are wet. The suspension fork in the front helps with bumps, making the ride smoother, and I found it absorbs a lot of shock that otherwise go right up your arms. The XP 3.0 claims a max range of up to 65 miles on a single charge. For someone using the highest assist all the time, you probably won't reach that. But for mixed riding, I got over 50 miles before needing to recharge. That's more than enough for daily commutes, grocery trips, or just cruising for a couple of hours on the weekend. Charging is straightforward, and the battery is integrated into the frame for a clean look. Speaking of the battery, it's a 14 amp hour lithium unit, which is a fancy way to say it stores enough power for those longer trips, and it charges up overnight with the included charger. From my experience, portability is a real plus. You just pull a lever in the middle of the bike, and it folds right in half. I love that I can stick it in the back of my small SUV, and I've even brought it along on road trips, so when we stop somewhere new, I can just unfold the bike and explore. The folding process doesn't take special tools, just a click, and you're good. It locks back into place solidly, and there's never any sense that the frame will come apart while riding. I want to mention some things that aren't so perfect, just so you have the full picture. The weight really is noticeable, especially when you try to lift it folded. It's not a featherweight e-bike. If you're new to folding bikes, you might assume they're all super light, but in reality, you'll want to plan on rolling this, not carrying it very far. Another point is the placement of the key. You actually need to keep the key in the bottom of the down tube for the electronics to run while riding, and it can be a little tricky to reach, especially at night or in tight spaces. I wish the key slot was higher up or on the side for easier access. The LCD display on the front gives you your speed, battery, distance, and which pedal assist mode you're in. It's bright enough for most conditions, but when the sunlight hits right, sometimes it's hard to read without shading it with your hand. It's not a deal breaker, but something worth knowing if you ride a lot during midday. The seat as delivered is wide and reasonably comfortable, and it's adjustable for height. The handlebar is also adjustable up and down, which helps if you're taller or shorter. I'm about average height, so I left it in the middle and found it fit well. There's a heavy-duty rear rack included, which is actually rated to carry up to 150 pounds. I've put groceries back there, strapped on a crate, and even installed a kid's seat once for my nephew. I'd recommend this for anyone who needs to haul a little extra or bring along another passenger. It's versatile for both. This step-through style makes a bigger difference than I thought. For those unfamiliar, a step-through frame means the top bar is low or even missing, so you don't have to swing your leg up really high to get on. It's perfect for anyone who isn't super flexible or just wants to hop on and off quickly, maybe while stopping for errands or when carrying heavy bags. I'll add that assembly wasn't too tricky. Out of the box, all I had to do was unfold it, attach a few parts, and charge the battery. Everything I needed was included. Lectric has a US-based support team, and although I haven't had any issues, it feels good knowing help isn't an email and a week away if you need something sorted out. All in all, in my opinion, the LECTRIC XP 3.0 is a solid electric folding bike that balances a lot of needs. It has real power and range, strong brakes, and comfort for longer trips. It's not as light as I hoped, and the key location is a bit of a pain, but nothing about this bike feels cheap or afterthought. It really is fun. My dad and I put a lot of miles on it, both solo and together, even tried out different terrains, and it held up better than expected. If you want something you can use for daily commutes, occasional road trips, or just a way to have more fun outdoors, I'd recommend this for both beginners and more experienced riders. In conclusion, the LECTRIC XP 3.0 long-range electric bike is a strong contender in the electric folding bike space. The power, range, comfort features, and solid design outweigh the quirks, at least for me. If you want an e-bike that'll actually get used, rather than sitting in the garage collecting dust, this is worth trying. I will post full information about the LECTRIC XP 3.0 long-range electric bike in the comments section. See you in the following videos.